Alright. Hey everybody. I know nobody's going to click on the tune in button right off the bat, but the description says it all. I had kind of a rough day. This is my anger management fallback, and I successfully applied 3 mods to it. Smooth Doom, Smooth Textures, and Andrew Schultz, however you pronounce that, music. Now, Smooth Textures is a bit of a misnomer because it's still from, 1993. But the music, I think, speaks for itself. Let's turn that down just a little bit. There we go. Music comes on a bit strong. And I am a little bit of a purist. So, outside of those things, I'm really not adding anything else to the game. It's been forever since I played this. I should open up the secret door over there, right? Yep. And really, you should get the armor after you get that thing, but I don't care because I'm about to go here. Get this. Get this armor. Can't go back up that way, of course. Let's go this way. I use Doomsday Engine because I'm familiar with it, basically. Can't remember what the trick to it is. There we go. Yay, go me. I can remember things that will benefit me nowhere else in life. Irving Plenty is kind of my go-to for difficulty. Looks like OBS might be having a little bit of a hard time keeping up. A little bit more armor. Yay! Okay, finished it. 2.5 minutes. On to the next one. Alright. I'm gonna turn the music up just a touch because this is some of the best bass playing ever. And you guys can just kind of enjoy it. Be along for the ride. way to get that to open. Back to the entryway? I think it was back to the entryway. Oh, there's probably another button somewhere on the push. I haven't played this in a minute. I think that's uses power in my stream, so I'm going to bring that back down. That's where I started. My aim, such that it is kind of terrible. You don't really aim in this game. I mean, you can turn on mouse look. That ruins some of the nostalgia for me, I guess. Come on, how does that open? I've gotten it before. I know there's a way to do it. I'll be darned if I could remember, though. Alright, well, let's get back on with it. Dynamic lighting is also much better with an alternator. Don't get me wrong, they did bloody miracles with the Doom engine when it came out, but as you guys may or may not be aware, technology has since progressed. Yay, backpack. Yay, dead guy. Now, being a holder of the original shareware version of Doom, I have of course played through episode 1 many times. Many times. Come on, barrel. But I haven't played through any of the rest of them. So, I think for short term anyway, it's kind of a distraction. I might just make this a thing and play through episodes of Doom. Wrong button. Pretty sure I have all the bullets I could possibly hold at this point. Hey, what's over here? He did. What else we got going on here? I need that. Alright, there's a way into that courtyard. I'm gonna get it. Because I want it. Pretty sure all it gives me is a chainsaw. I doubt I'm gonna get anybody tuning in tonight, but you know, whatever. That's not it. That's where I started. It's over here somewhere. Hey, there we go. I know it exists. Come on. Why can't I remember how to do this? See, there's stuff right there. So what I'm looking for is that little red section of wall right here to turn brown or another color to indicate the platform went down. Because there's a trigger, I'm pretty sure it's a floor switch, that makes it do it. But I cannot fucking remember. Alright, screw it. I'm gonna get out of here. Next. Oh, shotgunners for the first time. There, now I'm getting back into the swing of it. Yeah, there's a little bit of a mixing issue with the music mod, I believe. Which is causing it to be a little overdriven sound. Oh, nice. Nice super health thing. You're dead. What else we got down here? Okay. I remember the first time I saw one of these guys, I'm like, what the fuck is that? Not quite with that same language, because I think when I first played this game I was like 6. Hey man, when you're 6 years old, you've never seen I mean, no one had ever seen a first-person shooter at that point. Damn it. Alright. Barrel, you gotta go. Number one, I played this on my 386, or at least my dad's 386 SX, which, for those of you who don't know, while it could play it, it was a little on the underpowered side, and we had 2 video options. We had 640 by 480, and we had 320 by 240. And at 320 by 240, while you could barely see or make out what the fuck anything was, it at least played at, get this, 8 frames per second. Yes, 8. Single digits. That was playable back in the day. Oh, can't go that way. So while not a fantastic gaming experience by today's standard, it was, at the time, fucking amazing. And the graphics were like, oh my god, this looks so real. Which is basically kind of how it is every time a new game comes out. Fuck you. Alright. Yeah, so anyway, game looked awesome. And this was my entry into computer gaming as a whole. Come on. Now over here. Yeah, that's right. Should be that. There was a lot that tried to follow Doom, and nothing could ever truly follow this game. There were a lot of Doom clones, which were games. That's what it was called before the term first-person shooter had been officially coined. They were all called Doom clones. Ow. So every game was Doom clone. Until, I think, Duke Nukem came along. And by then, yes, they were first-person shooters. I mean, Duke Nukem was a side-scroller, for those of you who do not know the game anymore. It was 2 side-scrollers, as a matter of fact. Duke Nukem 1, done on the 16-color palette. And then Duke Nukem 2, which was done on, I think, 256 colors. I don't think I've ever done this before. Nope, sure haven't. I don't want to be here anymore. Thank you. Okay, thanks, die. Is this how you get to the commander team level? Regardless, yes, this is, no, I never quite knew how to do that. This is a legit first for me. Alright, what's through this door? Oh, yeah, okay. Ow. Die. Thank you. There we go. That's a better level. That's like a half level higher. Alright, you got trapped on the ledge. Goodbye. What else we got? So anyway, what I was trying to say, when this game first came out, mouse look, not a thing. In fact, mice were very optional on computers when this game came out. Our computer didn't have, well, no, that's not true, ours did. It took some doing to get it to work properly, though. Definitely was not like it is today. plug it in, automatically worked. You had to install the right drivers for it, you had to set up the hardware addressing for it, and the proper interrupts for it. I mean, there's a lot of work. And then, of course, you had to configure the mouse buttons and what the mouse buttons did. You had to do a lot of stuff to get it to work. And you could technically play Doom with the mouse. But the kicker of it was you couldn't look around with it. You just moved in your 4 cardinal directions with the mouse. So forward, backward, or strafe. That was it. That was all the mouse got you. You could set it up to turn, I think, which is how some people would cheese deathmatch, is because the mouse could whip around way faster than you could turn with the keyboard. But that was about it, if memory serves. Yay, more ammo. So, the way this game works is basically 2D. Like, if I switch to the map screen again, this is how the game is actually rendered. It is like this. And it just kind of... You were down in that map. And so they called it 2.5D. Still got the super armor. Not for long though. It's super fascinating how they did it. They worked around a lot of technical challenges in this game. More or less did what was technically impossible at the time in having a 3D environment. It wasn't really 3D though, so they definitely cheated it. That's why if you can't go under a platform, for instance. Like you'll notice there's stairs, there's nothing underneath them. Nice. Alright, what else we got over here? Can I get back there? Now, obviously, the AI had some limitations, which you can plainly see. I have no problems exploiting those, because, you know, that's what you do. It takes a lot of barrels to kill one of those things, too. Yay! A little closer. Yeah, I haven't played this level before. Like... I feel ashamed. I always wondered how in the world you played this music. You could play the music with cheat codes, but I'm like, well, what level is that in? I've never heard that music played. Oh, and also our 386 didn't have a sound card, so we had no sound. No door here, that's right. I'm going in circles. There's somewhere a blue key door. That's the red one. Oh, come on. I walked right past it once. There it is. Alright, speaking of no sound, I don't know what just happened, but there is no sound. sounds just got really quiet all of a sudden. Alright. Oh, one of these, okay. Jump puzzle. So, I start out here. I go here. Should be able to get the rockets. And then don't really need the backpack. God damn it. That was my fault. I'm giving it enough speed. That's the other thing. Jumping, also not a thing in first-person games. So I have to start and go all the way around the right, don't really care. Got everything that I wanted out of that. Yay, I got something out of that. Okay, that is not quite what I wanted. Alrighty. I love the regular shotgun for some things. You can shoot anything with this thing at just about any range. And if not kill it, actually do some damage to it. Alright. So I need to go back to that radiation suit. Yay. Hurry up. What the hell? That's it. Did I miss my shot at getting that? Apparently so. That's a one-off. Well, that's good to know. There's a mod called Smooth, which is supposed to make all the animations smoother. Doesn't really appear to be doing it. That's alright. Now the sounds are loud again. Now the exact science clip. Chain gun's my brother's go-to. Because you can just about anything at range and you basically stun lock it. Now, a fun fact about this map is you'll notice some somewhat familiar pattern to the shape in the floor there. They went back and altered it because somebody complained that a swastika was going to offend some war veterans. And the war veterans were asked and basically said they didn't give a shit. But they changed it anyway. War veterans. I guess that's a bit of a redundancy, isn't it? veterans, World War II veterans. Someone was worried they would get offended. But they didn't care. Go figure. Somebody getting outraged over nothing. Who'da thunk? There's a lot of outrage over games in this era. About the same time Mortal Kombat came out, and had it was basically meant to be so over the top as to not be taken seriously. But of course, as we know, some people take everything seriously. Because if you look, what they use, like, you'd have a guy die on the spike pits or whatever, and he would spawn 5 arms. And they just figured it was so over the top and not anchored in reality that nobody would take it seriously. But again, some people take everything seriously. Yay. Alright, where's the... So, next go round, hopefully I'll have the Smooth Doom and Smooth Textures mods actually working properly. Might be able to do... Yeah, let's see if we can do that right now. Alright. So, hang on, because there's a way to do it. Mods. Alright. Show recognized IWADs. Doom 2 Hell on Earth. Configure data files. No. Show recognize mods. Nope. Alright. So, Smooth Doom. Let's go back to Doom here. Oh, that's right. This one just, it smooths out the weapon, or the monster animations. And right back where we were. Yes, hello, cat. I don't really give a crap about secret hunting. We're just blasting through this. Alright, we got plenty of shells. Now, this is my first taste of partial invisibles. And it was really freaky because in their original form, they weren't transparent. It was basically a text, partially, I don't know what to call it. It was a whole different sprite. The way that they were rendered partially invisible was basically like a static effect. Like if you took static, TV static, for those of you who remember that too, and just removed the white from it and left the black, and just used that as a representation of what the bad guy was, that's essentially what it was. They were really fucking hard to see. Especially since the pixel count on the computers when this came out was not great to begin with. Even a little bit. Yep, see, smooth textures makes that a little less jarring. I remember now. Oh yeah, yellow key. Alright. Come on, stick your face out again so I can blow it off. Next. Oh, you're up there. Do I feel like waiting for you to show your face again? No, not really. Okay. We're gonna run out of bullets. And then we're gonna switch back to the shotgun. So we're back full up on bullets. And you just keep going back and forth like that. That's how you manage your ammo. Up the wall. Fish. Just like that. Yeah, and this game spawned comic book. It spawned a small-ish, I believe, short-lived novel series. Yeah, that's as quiet as the music gets, unfortunately. I'll sort that out for next go-round. I don't know if anyone ever tried to make a There's been a couple of movies. Most notably with Carl Urban and The Rock. They weren't bad. They were... You just had to turn off your brain. See, and the mistake that they make when doing these movie adaptations is the same mistake they made with Doom Eternal. Adding fucking story to explain everything. You are a man with gun, Esquire. Demons are bad, therefore you are killing them. You don't really need a whole lot more than that. Also, ow. Anyone else? Yes, a couple. Ammo. Thank you. And better armor. So the green armor absorbs a third of the damage, then a blue armor absorbs half. Yay, health. Yay, secrets. Yeah, you can kind of hear the music clipping a little bit because it's a little overdriven. I don't know how to fix that, but I'll figure it out. Alright, we're gonna grab this, we're gonna grab that. Yay. Now we go to where the yellow door is. That's where this was. So somewhere around here is a blue key. Ah, okay. Now, partial invisibility is basically a random chance that they're just going to aim completely in the wrong direction and miss you. And when you're going up against bigger guys, you know, sometimes that's enough, especially because this is the first game that ever had any kind of coding for infighting. So if the weapon misses you and hits another enemy, that enemy will shoot at the guy that shot him, which was a revolutionary concept in this game. And actually really fucking cool. this gun comes in handy. Okay. Yay! Yeah, I don't care about secrets. Central processing. Ooh, good times. Good night. Don't need box shells, but I'll take that. Next. Out of bullets again already. Died before the barrel could kill him. There, that's better. Alright, bullets. Not a lot of bullets, but bullets. Some armor. So now, as I'm sure you've all guessed, empty room, key, goodbye. Yes, this is why Doom Eternal won. It doesn't need to be a heavy story element. There doesn't need to be lots of complicated movement. There doesn't need to be extra guns and mechanics. Doom that came out in 2016 did it all exactly right. And all they needed to do is exactly what they did when this game came out. Tune up the engine a little bit, optimize it so that it could run on a little bit more hardware, or run better on the same hardware, and then add some more levels and some more guns. That was it. If they would have just done that, Doom Eternal would have been fucking perfect. But it was a slog. That, combined with the fact that every time you saw a new monster, it interrupted the entire game to tell you exactly how to kill it. Like, seriously, come on. I've been playing Doom since Doom was a thing. Now, I realize maybe not everybody has that experience, but I'm pretty sure most people can figure out who the bullets are supposed to go into. Do I do it? I have armor. I have health. Nice. Now I'm going to have even more health. I don't particularly care for this arrangement, though. Okay, I take that back. I'm good. So yeah, I didn't really like Doom Eternal that much. That and id Software is not what it once was, and completely screwed over, or at least tried to screw over Mick Gordon from what I understand, which is why the music is kind of There's one or two good tracks that everybody knows, and then the rest is just scraped together. Fallen Shotgun Shell is good. Red key door. Nope, that's the one I went through. This red key door. Nope, that's the one I came out of. Somewhere around here is blue key door. I'm sure there's some place specific that I'm supposed to go with the night vision goggles. Whatever. I'll figure it out when I get there. Oh, this part. Bye. Yeah. Thank you. I was wondering if I'm a little quicker on the draw. I could probably gain most of that health back. There's a guy out to the right. There was a guy out to the right. Yeah, I'm a little disdainful of modern games, just because of the hand-holding. Like, figuring out how to do shit on the fly is part of the fun. You know, when it's a new game, it adds shit in that nobody's ever seen before. Yeah, there is usually a game manual that came with it. Shocking, right? And the game manual gave you the cliff notes and what you're supposed to be doing and how, and then left, or what you were supposed to be doing. And then it was left up to you to figure out how. You were given license to figure out how. You were allowed to fuck things up. You weren't expected, oopsie, to get a perfect run, first run, every time. Come on. Swimming pool's not quite full yet. And I just got fed up with Doom Eternal and yeah, not very long. Not quite a hard. I gave it a solid chance. It was about halfway through that I realized, you know, this is a fucking chore. After the third double jump, double dash, wall climb, and then whatever the fucking rope swing, flagpole swing thing was. After about the third time of having to do double jump, double dash, flagpole swing, double jump, double dash again, climb the wall, I was like, alright, I'm kind of fucking done now. I turned it on easy, got through the rest of the game, especially that Marauder bullshit. And then, I think I uninstalled it after that. Doom for 2016, still installed. Why? Because it's still fucking fun. The music is great, the action is great, you don't have to think too fucking hard about what you're doing. It's not like playing Tekken, trying to move through the fucking air. Alright, I got a radiation suit for some reason, but I don't know why. Probably because there's something down there that I was supposed to just hurry up and get to. Couldn't be bothered. Yeah. Doing pretty good on the one-for-one shots here. Now we should have a bridge across. Oh, there's another radiation suit. How about that? Now that means ostensibly there's something down here that I would want. Okay. Yeah. Kind of squandered my health a little bit, but I don't fucking care. And that was the thing I really liked about the first Doom. I mean, you could only do so much with the technology when it came to computer games. Before there was couldn't play Crisis, there was couldn't play Doom. And that's because Doom was hard to play. It was demanded on the hardware. There weren't a lot of systems when Doom was released that were commonly available that could play Doom. It was a demanding game. Now, about a year after it came out, yes, then you started seeing 486s were commonplace, lots of people could play Doom, and that's when they released Doom 2, because they knew everyone could play it. Let's see. Oh, imps are immune to each other's fireballs. So they don't really, those are the only ones that don't really infight with each other. Because they can't hurt each other. Now, if you accidentally get a imp to somehow misclaw you, claw an imp next to it, then you can get them to infight. But that's about as common and as hard as it sounds. Oh, there's something out there. Oh, we're full up on bullets. This is also where the chain gun comes in. I'm not proud. Alright, yellow key. Now we find the yellow key door. And somehow there's a way to get out there. But I'm guessing it's complicated. Oh yes, I remember this part. Because you go up there and you have a bunch of blind corners you gotta go around. And you can't do what my preference is, which is to take shots out of it down here. But you can every so often do that. And with a little bit of patience, you can just get them to kill each other for you. This is really just an ammo stop more than anything else. Alright, so somehow or another, be able to go out there and run around in the poison. That sounds like a good time. And get nice. Also the first game that introduced jibbing, which basically an alternate death state. Oh, that's how you do it. Screwed that up. Does it come back down? It does. So I gotta wait until that gets high enough. Run, grab the suit. Suit grabbed. Away. Got it. Get this thing. Go back inside. Because I don't think there's any other way out of here. But just for shits and giggles. let's see. Do a little exploring. Don't know how to get that. Don't really care too much. Ooh, I think I figured it out. Nope. I figured something else out instead. Oh, okay. Alright. Now we're back on track. I think. Yellow key door. Wait, not. Nope. Okay. Forget about that. Oh yeah, also generally it's easy to figure out where you haven't been yet, because there's usually shit tons of dudes waiting for you. If there's a room full of corpses, you know you were there. Because at this time, having dead sprites, for figure of speech, having lots of sprites lying around wasn't a problem. It was only if they were doing things. I'm saving the rockets. I don't need to save the rockets, but I'm doing it anyway. Alright, and okay, we got a red key. I haven't seen a red key door yet. I've only seen the blue one. Yeah, I do like Doom 2 better because I think the levels are more refined, play better, and I mean you got the double barrel shotgun, so what's not to like? Alright. I think I got everybody in here. Plenty of rockets. Already got the chainsaw. Yeah. Ow! My face! My precious modeling career. Don't know where the blue key is. There's a way to get out there, I'm sure. Doesn't have anything to do with that. It goes just there? Yep, just there. Oh, this is taking a little longer than I thought it was gonna. Probably because I haven't played it in a while. Yeah, it was already up there. Anyway, this is my anger management game, because you really, I need blue key, derf. You really don't have to think too hard about it when you're playing, which might be evident from how I am now playing. Okay, we went over here. We did all this already, right? Oh, that's good to know. Okay, auto aim doesn't work when you get past a certain distance. Even though you can see the guy, the game does not allow you to your character to see the guy. Alright, I have a red key, but I haven't seen a red key door. There is one, because I have a red key. Okay. Well, let that be a lesson to me. sakes. Okay. Oh, that's neat. Uh-huh. Is there a guy over there? Nope. Okay. Blue door, yay! Ow. Yeah, that's how I know I'm getting tired. Okay, so somewhere, somehow, there's a way to get into the courtyard to get that. Dumbass. Alright, back up to full armor. That might be the way. Good night. You know what? I decided I don't care that much. Let's go. Alright. Last level. This is why I'm saving the rockets. These assholes. In part. I remember getting to this part for the first time and being like, wow, this is really tough. This must be the end level. And then getting to the actual tough part. Wondering why it was giving me everything in the whole goddamn world. And this also kind of started the trope for the load up before the boss battle. Now, of course, it's really no big deal to me because I've played through most of Doom 2, and these guys are exactly 6 rockets apiece. If they don't veer off like that. 6 direct hit rockets apiece. But at the time, I needed everything I could to deal with. Everything you could get. Ta-da! Done. That would slow my computer to a crawl right there. Now this was the most epic part for me. Being able to see the entirety of the skybox in a giant ass open arena. Like, that had never been seen before in a game. Not like this. I believe that's from a mountain somewhere in China or Mongolia. Can't remember. There's lore to it. There's lore to the game. There doesn't need to be lore to Doom Guy. Because... that sound bad. It's because it's doing so many separate elevators at the same time. John Carmack was asked about story in Doom. And he said, story in a video game is a little bit like story in a porno. It's expected to be there, it's just not that important. Yeah, so you basically die there. Oops. So this is when you find out that instead of getting off of Phobos, you get teleported to Deimos, the other moon of Mars, and wind up on the shores of Hell. play The Shores of Hell and its amazing sequel, Inferno. Ta-da! And there you have it, folks. The first installment of Doom. And next we will play through the second episode of Doom, which, again, I've only ever played through the first one. I never really bothered with the other ones. Played through Doom 2 a lot. Played through TNT. Not really through it, but played it. So, yeah, I actually do feel better. Doom therapy. Highly recommend it. Have a good night, folks. And for those of you that tuned in, thank you. Have a good night.